Hi, I'm Joe Herbert with Joe Herbert Realty, and today I want to talk to you about some of the things you should look for and consider when you're choosing a realtor to help you buy or sell a house. I've been a realtor and a real estate broker for 15 years, and I even go through some of these criteria when I'm thinking about hiring a new agent for my team. Something I think that's important is you want a realtor who has been in the business, in my opinion, at least 4 or 5 years. They don't need to be in the business 20 years because I don't think a long time makes them a better realtor. But the reason why I think you want a realtor that's been in the business for a few years is because they've had a chance to work on a lot of different transactions with buyers and sellers. And I can tell you, every real estate transaction has its challenges. They don't all go smoothly. There can be inspection problems, appraisal problems, financing problems. Sometimes closing dates need to be changed. People's work schedules and housing schedules get changed around. And the point I'm making is part of what your realtor is doing for you is he or she is being a problem solver for you and a counselor for you, especially after you put a home under agreement, whether you're a buyer or a seller. And if they haven't been in the business long enough, they haven't dealt with all these problems that can occur. So that's why I say, pick a realtor that's been in the business, in my opinion, at least 4 or 5 years, because they've been through a lot of challenges and they know how to advise you correctly. Another thing I think that's important is you should pick a realtor who has some certifications. And I'm not talking about just having a real estate license. I think constant education in the real estate industry is very important for realtors. We have buyer specialist designations, seller specialist designations, senior housing designations, military real estate agent designations. There's a lot of different designations, graduates of the Real Estate Institute. Again, extra education doesn't guarantee you that your realtor is going to be competent, but it does say something about a realtor that they have continued their education and their quest for knowledge after they got their real estate license. I think that's very important. And I have several designations, and I can tell you, every time I've taken the classes and obtained those designations, I've become a stronger realtor with more knowledge, and it's allowed me to bring better value to my clients. So I think you should pick a realtor who has pursued more education after they've become a realtor. I think a third thing that's important is make sure your realtor actually owns a home. And that might sound ridiculous, but you would not believe how many realtors have never owned a home. They don't even own the product that they're trying to sell. I've been a real estate investor for 25 years. I've owned dozens of properties. I own this commercial building where Joe Herbert Realty is located. I've owned all kinds of homes. I've probably owned 6 homes. I know my product, every aspect of it. I can tell you exactly what needs to be done in a home, whether you're the buyer or the seller, and I can tell you what it costs, how long it will take. Will it affect your chances of getting the loan? Get with a realtor who knows the product, okay? I've had realtors go into my listings and they don't even know what a water meter is or whether the sump pump is hooked up correctly to the storm system or the sewer system. They don't know the product. Pick a realtor who at least owns their own home. Sounds funny, but it's true. The other thing is, especially if you're going to sell a home, you want to work with a realtor who has a very good marketing plan to not only use the standard MLS and signs that realtors use, but are they going to create professional photography, professional video, and are they going to use social media to distribute that content? Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook? Are they going to use email marketing? Are they going to use Craigslist? You want your realtor to make sure your listing has the most current and modern technology and content, and that it's being distributed across the most channels. People are on social media. They're on all kinds of consumer real estate websites. They're on the broker websites. And when they're going there, you want them to see professional photography and video. YouTube today is the #1 most visited website. People are watching video, People are watching video more than ever now. And you want to make sure your realtor is using professional video when they're marketing your house. So just to recap, You want to make sure that you have a realtor that's been in the business a while, so they've gone through a lot of transactions, they know how to sell, help you solve any problem that comes along. You want to make sure they pursued education after they've gotten their real estate license. You want to make sure they know the product that they're helping you buy or sell. And you want to make sure if you're selling your home, they're using video, professional photography, and all the social media channels. So I hope that helps if you're deciding on choosing a realtor. And if you want to talk to us more about that, you can go to joeherbertrealty.com and request information. We'll sit down and we'll talk to you about what we can do for you as realtors. Our office number is 814-217-1900. So hope that helps. This is Joe Herbert from Joe Herbert Realty. Have a great week.